Annyeonghaseyo, and welcome to the latest in my Korean movie reviews. The Monster Cop is back. The Roundup Punishment is the fourth in the Roundup series and a worthy entry in the franchise. For those not familiar with these movies, the Roundup series are high-octane crime action thrillers with a comedic touch and lots of visceral action. They are very loosely based on actual South Korean crimes, very loosely being the key. But the star of the movies is the wonderful force of nature that is Ma Dong-seok, also known by his anglicized name Don Lee. And he plays Detective Ma Seok-do, and his tough, no-nonsense style has resulted in him receiving multiple nicknames in this role. The Beast Cop, the Monster Cop, and my own personal name for him, the Slapper, as one of his specialties is the huge slap. Anyway, the movie was released in South Korea on April 24th, and in North Korea, North Korea probably never, in North America on May the 3rd, 2024. And I did manage to see it on May the 4th. The movie has already topped $55 million at the box office in South Korea, and like the previous three movies, is a huge hit. It's a very beloved franchise for a reason. So there will be some mild spoilers ahead, so beware.
디지털 범죄는 보이는 걸 쫓아가면 안 돼. 그러자. 뭐야 이씨. 주문. 이 뭐야 밥 시킨 건가?
The plot starts with a kidnapped software engineer being brutally murdered in a scene which introduces us to the world of Korean online casinos in the Philippines, and also to Baek Chang-ki, former Special Forces mercenary turned brutal gangster who controls the illegal online gambling scene in the Philippines. Baek is played by Kim Moo-yul, who played opposite Don Lee in another great movie, The Gangster, The Cop, and The Devil. And here they're switching roles, as he's the baddie in this one, not the cop as he was in that one. And Don Lee was the gangster, now he's the cop.
장기 그 새끼는 두려움을 느끼는 세포 자체가 없는 새끼야.
It's great to see them teamed up again. So, investigating the murder and spurred on by the tragic suicide of the victim's distraught mother, Detective Ma Seok-do and his crew from the last movie join and form the cyber investigation team to nab Baek Chang-ki. So, introducing Detective Ma to a little bit of a different world, the cyber world.
필리핀 시내에서 사망한 척 발견됐대요. 단순 강도 살인이 아니네. 밀어.
Because this focus on cybercrime provides a lot of the humor in the movie, as Ma isn't into this stuff and struggles to manage the nuances and the language and concepts of this IT world. He's more used to punching bad guys hard to solve a crime. So. Now, following the well-established pattern of the previous movie, there is more than one villain, although the second villain is not as brutally hands-on as Baek. He's equally dangerous. Self-styled IT genius and CEO Yang Dong-cheol is into dubious crypto and secretly hosts these lucrative online gambling sites.
황제 카지노와 관련돼 있는 게 맞는 것 같아.
He's also a very shifty character, albeit flamboyant, who thinks he can control and exploit Baek and his gangster crew, as well as evade the law. Yang is played with idiosyncratic flair by the excellent Lee Dong-hwi. Lee co-starred in one of my favorite TV shows of all time, 2023's Big Bet. Check out some of my videos about that excellent television series. As well as that, he's appeared opposite Don Lee in another very funny Korean comedy called The Bros. Nothing to do with the Hollywood movie The Bros. This is the Korean one. and the second highest Korean box office hit of all time, the movie Extreme Job. So he's been in some great stuff. Great actor. Rounding out the main cast is the welcome return of small-time but flamboyant soul hustler Yang Yi-soo, a big part of the first two movies, but relegated to a small cameo at the end of the third movie. Played by Park Ji-hwan, Yang provides a lot of the comic relief, and quite frankly, he steals almost every scene he's in. It's such a great character. And that's no mean feat when you're up against Don Lee. So played extremely well. And he's in a lot of stuff. Check out the actor. He's in some really fantastic movies and shows. Very different roles each time as well. So Detective Ma hoodwinks him into helping his team to catch the bad guys, as Yang has knowledge of this online casino world and how to set it up. This provides a very funny running gag, which I can't spoil, as it has a great payoff at the end of the movie in a humorous way. But suffice to say, Park is brilliant in this movie, as he is in everything he does. Now, the third movie in the series I felt dipped a bit from the first two. Wasn't quite as satisfying. The first two, The Outlaws and The Roundup, were fantastic. Last one, it was still good, but just not quite reaching those heights. But this entry, for me, is a welcome return to top form and hugely enjoyable. Not a moment of the 1 hour 40 minutes running time is wasted. There's the usual mix of brutal action and comedic relief. The bad guys are very, very bad, and the good guys never let up in their pursuit of justice. Don Lee, as always, is this force of nature. He's charismatic, personable, but most importantly, he punches bad guys often and until it hurts. And that is a ton of fun. Some of the fight scenes, such as the final climactic one, are extremely good fun and very exciting. So if you're looking for escapist entertainment where the good guys mete out much needed justice, then look no further than The Roundup Punishment. Excellent entry into the series, and hopefully there will be more. It's top quality Korean entertainment. So if you get the chance to see it in a cinema in North America on its limited release, please do so. If not, I highly recommend you seek it out when it's released on streaming or available for purchase online. So anyway, thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this dive into the wonderful world of Korean entertainment, leave a like and a comment and consider subscribing. I really appreciate your support. And until next time, stay well and 안녕히 계세요.
좋다, 한번 해보자! 하자! 총 있나, 총? 지금 올게. 무조건 찾아야 돼.
발라줄게.